Okay, I'm going to broadcast to our folks. Good morning, everyone. All right, so hi
Going live on
everyone.
YouTube.
And we'll close that so we don't have a loop. All righty. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Friday morning meditation series. Really thrilled to have you with us and to see you all here in the virtual world. Again, my name is Patrick, he, him pronouns. I am one of the board members for Halifax Pride, and really excited to have another session today with Sarah. Before I introduce Sarah, I would like to acknowledge that this gathering and the Halifax Pride Festival take place in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship with Wabanaki peoples. Also, to remind us that Halifax Pride is dedicated to providing space that is accessible, inclusive, and free from oppression, harassment, and discrimination. In this virtual space, we will treat each other with respect and dignity, regardless of age, race, gender expression, gender identity, sexual orientation, levels of ability, and all our other diverse identities. And Halifax Pride stands in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement to end police brutality and violence against Black communities across North America. African Nova Scotians and Black people have the right to live free from oppression, violence, and systemic marginalization. Thank you for being mindful of those today. And I'll turn it over to you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Sadhana, your sacred morning practice. The literal translation of this means the accomplishment of something. So congratulations, after this, you get to check something off the list today of accomplishments. I would invite you to take a seat, lie down. You can stand, you can sit in a chair, sit on a cushion, whatever is the most comfortable for you. Comfort is queen during your meditation practice. Whatever you choose, just do your best to try and keep a straight spine so we can keep that energy flow freely flowing. And if your nose gets itchy, scratch it. If your legs fall asleep, if you're sitting on a cushion, move them. You don't have to stay stationary during your practice. The key words here is your practice. So softly close your eyes and feather your nest. What do you need to be even just 10% more comfortable now? Whatever that is, I invite you to do that now. This morning, we're going to be practicing a mindfulness meditation. There are so many different forms of meditation. Really, doing anything where you're fully present and in the moment can be a form of meditation. Doing the dishes, going for a walk, doing yoga, painting, gardening, drinking that first cup of hot coffee first thing in the morning. All can be a form of meditation if you're fully present, if you're showing up unfragmented, meaning mind, body, and spirit in that moment. One of the main principles of mindfulness meditation is deepening our awareness of our thoughts, and our awareness of our breath, and our awareness of the space between our thoughts. Or another way to look at that is on either end of the breath. And we want to expand our understanding of who we really are, the observer. When you think a thought, you are not that thought. You are the one observing the thought, the observer. And as we expand our awareness and we deepen our connection with our truest self, we begin to break away old conditioned belief systems. That's why this is called a practice. The intention is to find stillness so we can connect with our breath and change our responses to outside stimulation from a sort of automatic, knee jerk reflexiveness to a more thought felt reflectiveness. So let's release the idea that something transcendent or special is supposed to happen during your meditation. You might experience a beautiful, blissful, calming sensation, and that's great, but it's not the goal. And something grand doesn't have to happen during your practice in order for it to have been meaningful. Try not to resist the thoughts. To resist is to pay attention, and where our focus goes, energy grows. Instead, what we want to expand is our time in that space between the thoughts. And our breath is exactly how we experience this. So, together, let's take a long, slow, deep breath in through our nose for the count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top and really feel what it feels like to experience that breath in your body. Exhale, let it go through your nose for the count of 5, 3, 4, 5. Again, let's take a long, slow, deep breath in through our nose, this time in for the count of 6, 4, 5, 6. Hold it at the top. What does that breath feel like in your body? Is it tingly? Is it cool? Is it warm? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it in your belly? Exhale, let it go through your nose for the count of 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. One last time, let's take a big, beautiful, deep, juicy breath in through our nose. Feel your body expand 3-dimensionally with your breath and keep drawing it in. Make it as deep and big as you can. Bring in all that air, all of that new life into your body. Exhale, let it go. Open mouth on a sigh. Feel what it feels like on that exhale to feel your body contract. We elongate our exhale so we can settle deeper. Now just settle back into the natural rhythm of your own breath. If it's possible, in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale this new day and exhale any residual energy left over from sleep. Before we can begin to focus our mind, we first must relax our body. You see, we are in a constant state of fight, flight, or freeze mode. And when we can relax the physical body, our mind can be free to settle into stillness. Allow yourself to be here now with peace and with grace. Relax the soles of your feet. Relax the palms of your hands. Relax the inner and outer 4 corners of your eyes. Relax the inner and outer area of your ears. Relax the tongue and let it fall heavy to the bottom of your mouth. Relax your pelvic floor and your groin. Smooth breath in and a long breath out. Allow your body to feel heavy as it sinks further into the earth. Inhale, exhale. Self-compassion When we have self-compassion, we're able to be gentle with ourselves amidst shame and rage. When we have self-compassion, we easily can extend that compassion to others. When we experience self-compassion, we're able to create boundaries for ourselves. We remember that compassion, courage, and connection only work when exercised. It's a daily practice. The deeper we connect with ourselves, the clearer the path becomes to compassion. What prevents you from practicing compassion daily? Do you resist it? You see, you cannot ignore your pain and still expect to feel compassion. You have to connect with your pain, find its roots, and heal them. Under there is where compassion lives. That's why it begins with self-compassion. We cannot practice compassion towards others if we cannot treat ourselves with the same kindness. Inhale. Exhale. We take a breath and remember that we get to choose how we want to respond instead of being in reactivity. That's an act of self-compassion. We practice mindfulness to rewire our brain. We rewire our hate and our hateful responses and are reminded that we have a choice. We travel inward to regulate our nervous system and settle enough to see that the truth of how things are without reactivity. It's our inner resource. When we are fully inflamed, we leave the residence of our hearts and our minds, and we can't see clearly. This is why we practice to remove inflammation. Inhale compassion and exhale as we turn inward. Do you have a place where you can settle? Do you have a relationship with ease? Do you have a relationship with stability? It's an option. Ask yourself, what's happening in my body and my heart right now? How is this chaos experienced internally? What soothing do I need to regulate my nervous system right now? What do I need to feel centered and more comfort. How can you best use your spiritual wealth right now? You have to want to know the answers, to be willing to go inward and get still, to turn inward and fortify. When your mind begins to wander, remember to come back to your breath. What you're feeling is validated. Can you allow yourself to feel it with compassion? There is so much energy and chaos going external right now. And we forget that we are being impacted by it. Remember to stay close to the body. Remember to stay close to the breath. Remember to stay close to the present moment. Your practice supports your stability. Choose compassion. It's a choice and a commitment. Inhale, exhale. smooth breath in and a nice smooth breath out. Inhale, exhale. Gently and mindfully begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Inhale, coming back into your body. Exhale. Maybe you begin to slowly wiggle your fingers. and your toes, waking them back up. If you're able, on your inhale, place your arms above your head and stretch your body. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, stretch your body, waking it back up. Exhale, let it go. And we'll do that one last time. Inhale, stretch your body, bringing blood flow back into it. And on your exhale, open mouth and a sigh. Wherever you are, with your eyes still closed, could you find yourself in a seated position? Place one hand over the other on your heart and notice. Notice the gentle rhythm of your heart. Notice the pause between the breath and the space between the thoughts. Notice a little bit more compassion towards yourself. Feel the warmth and the calm penetrating your being and sense a feeling of peace. Know that this sense of peace and this stillness, it belongs to you. You can visit this space no matter the day, no matter how turbulent. This space belongs to you, and you can find it in just one breath. Repeat out loud after me. I am home. And you can gently open your eyes and come back into the room. Thank you for taking the time to show up for yourself today and to expand your connection and your compassion a little bit deeper. Namaste.